The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. What if everything works out? What if, after all the pain, all the struggle, all the sleepless nights, and all the doubt, everything actually falls into place? Imagine that. Imagine a world where you didn't just dream about your goals, you made them happen. Imagine waking up one day in the life you once wished for. But here's the thing. That life, that success, that dream, it won't just land in your lap. It requires work. It requires effort. It demands sacrifice. It will test you, break you, humble you, and rebuild you into something greater. And if you're up for that task, if you're truly ready to face the battle, then today is the day to begin. Because the only real competition is you versus you. The fight is within. Every morning you wake up with a choice. Do I become better today, or do I stay the same? There's no third option. Every decision you make is either moving you forward or holding you back. And let's be honest, most people let their weaker self win. Most people give in to excuses, to doubt, to fear. But you don't have to be like most people. You can make this personal. You can take ownership of your story. You can decide right now that you refuse to be outworked by yourself. That the version of you 5 years from now will look back and be proud of the choices you made today. And that's why this fight isn't against anyone else. It's not against the haters. It's not against society. It's not against your past. It's you versus you. The only opponent you need to defeat is the one staring back at you in the mirror. You know that little voice in our head that say, "I've been working so hard, but I'm not seeing any results." That's what they all say. That's what every champion has whispered in the middle of the night when no one was watching. But here's what they know that most people don't. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. Progress is silent. Growth is invisible. The ones who succeed are those who keep watering the seed, even when they see nothing happening. They keep showing up. They keep pushing long after motivation is gone, long after the excitement fades. Because success isn't about feelings. It's about commitment. And that's where most people lose. They get tired of waiting. But you're different. You don't need immediate validation. You're willing to outlast the struggle. Because you know that someday, when everyone else is looking at a barren field, you will be standing in an orchard of your own making. Make it personal. You see, most people compare themselves to others. They scroll through social media, watching someone else's highlight reel, and suddenly their own life feels small, insignificant. They start to believe that success belongs to someone else, that greatness is reserved for the chosen few. But let me tell you something. Do not compare yourself to me. Do not compare yourself to anyone. I have failed more times than you have even tried. I have stumbled, fallen flat on my face, doubted myself, and questioned if I even had what it takes. But you know what separates those who make it from those who don't? They keep going. They get up, dust themselves off, and go again, and again, and again. Your only rival is you. Not your friend, not that influencer you follow, not the person who seems to have it all figured out. You versus you. That's the only battle that matters. The version of you that wakes up and wants to hit snooze. The version that makes excuses. The version that settles for good enough when you know damn well you're capable of more. That's the one you have to beat. So make it personal. Make it so personal that every doubt, every obstacle, every voice that says, "You can't," fuels you to prove them wrong. Shock everyone. Shock yourself. Let them wonder how you did it. Let them ask how you managed to transform into this unstoppable force. And when they do, smile, because you'll know the truth. This wasn't for them. This was for you. Man, the beauty of strength. It is a shame for a man to grow old without ever seeing the strength and power his body is capable of. Think about that for a second. Think about all the potential inside of you. The physical strength, the mental toughness, the resilience, the discipline. But how many people die without ever unlocking it? Without ever pushing themselves to their true limits? Without ever realizing what they could have become? You owe it to yourself to find out. You owe it to yourself to see just how far you can go. Because if you don't, you'll regret it. And regret is far heavier than any weight you will ever lift. And trust yourself. A bird doesn't trust the branch. It trusts its wings. Think about that for a second. The bird doesn't waste time worrying if the branch will break. It doesn't hesitate. It doesn't doubt. It just lands, because it knows that even if the branch snaps beneath its feet, its wings will carry it. And you are that bird. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop waiting for someone to give you the green light. Stop looking around for validation, for permission, for someone to tell you that you're good enough. You don't need external approval. You don't need someone else to believe in you before you take action. You don't need the branch. Trust yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's not about what's beneath you, it's about what's inside you. The strength, the resilience, the fire that has carried you through every challenge before this one. You've got this. You have always had this. You just need to spread your wings and fly. Burn the ships. Worst thing you can have is a plan B. Plan B is the greatest enemy of plan A. If you already have a backup plan, you're not truly all in. You're leaving an escape route open. And that's why most people fail. They don't commit 100%. They dabble. They try. But success doesn't come to those who try. It comes to those who refuse to accept anything less than victory. Burn the ships. Leave no way out. Go all in. What's the best that could happen? Most people ask, what if I fail? But what if you don't? What if everything works out? What if you succeed beyond your wildest dreams? What if, 5 years from now, you are living the life you always dreamed of, simply because you refused to quit when it got hard? You have nothing to lose, and that makes you dangerous. You were meant to prevail. Listen to me. I know it's hard. I know it feels like you're losing. I know the fear of failure is creeping in. But you've been here before. You have fought tougher battles than this. And yet, here you are, still standing. The odds were against you, but you didn't care. You found the strength within yourself to keep going. And now you fight again. Now you remind yourself who you are. Now you take your place among the greats, because you were meant to prevail. My final words: no more waiting, no more excuses, no more doubts. The world needs you at your best. The world needs your strength, your energy, your potential. So step up, face the battle, because the only person standing in your way is you, and you are unstoppable. Now, before you go, I want you to do something. Drop a comment below. I am unstoppable. Say it, write it, believe it, because once you declare it, the world will start shifting in your favor. Go chase your greatness. It's waiting for you.